sweatpants before we get started?
Oh, yeah, sweatpants.
Oh, yeah.
Comfort is important.
I'm much more comfortable now. All right, so.
Sweatpants.
Sweatpants.
Sweatpants. Sweatpants.
Wet pants.
Sweatpants.
Wet pants.
Sweatpants.
Wet pants. Don't concentrate too hard, Jordan. Your head will explode.
Oh, sweatpants.
No, I think I may have got a great fucking emoji just now.
I'm a little bit
I'll have to
nervous.
make it later when I get to my normal computer, but like...
Great. Oh, that's so good.
Right, though?
That is a really good one.
Holy
He looks
shit.
so thrilled. It's perfect.
I think
You
it's...
should call that one. You should call that one Dark Prince.
Oh god.
Yes,
Dog
yes, please call it Dark Prince.
Done and done. I will do that. All right.
Oh Lord.
Lord.
So,
Lord help me.
let's get started. So, last time, we, met everybody. And when we ended, we were outside the Pulcorian Council building. Hang on, I'm really dark right. I just realized that the gaffer in me
You move
is
your camera, but not your light.
crying.
You're as white as snow, son.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, Miles. Here, let me highlight that. There you go. Nice harsh side light. You like that?
Nice. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I just looked at it and now I'm blind. Alright,
Me more.
hang on. I'm seeing spots. I look directly into that light. That's what film school gets you, is the ability to look directly into a light. Alright, so we met everybody, and you all kind of met up outside the Baclorian Council building, headed inside, and were met with some unhelpful bureaucracy. I think is probably the best way to put it.
So you mean we were met with bureaucracy?
I don't think I had to say the unhelpful part. Yeah, you were just met with bureaucracy. He went back outside, and Belinda borrowed some money from Tobias, and I have my doubts about whether
Nope, no problem.
about whether Tobias is ever getting that money back.
I don't expect to get it back.
I like the aside to camera. That's good. So after that, you were approached by a woman asking if you could help her. Her husband, she explained to you that her husband went out into the forest and has not returned, and it's been a few days, and she's getting worried. And asked you if you could help. And told you that she lives just actually very close. I take that back. Relatively close to the council building. House with a green roof is how she described it. She went off back towards her house. So, it is probably about 11, 12 o'clock. What do you guys want to do?
Fellas, you want to head over to her place, or do we have stuff to do?
Yeah, let's go over to her place.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, let's
I like
go.
where this is going.
Everyone's got to remember how their character sounds.
Changes
Oh,
every session,
yeah.
I thought, right? Like it just.
That's how it usually goes.
Why, am I doing mine wrong?
No, I'm just saying in general. The look of concentration on yours, Dustin, and Miles's faces as you were like, how does this person sound?
Oh, I like
Was-
how I'm maintaining perfect concentration on mine.
Listen,
Was
it's
it-
just my voice, but made a little more high pitched,
Nasally?
a little more nasally.
like he got
yeah.
one nostril completely blocked.
Listen, it's just my voice. All I gotta do is hold my hand here.
I'm gonna sound like this.
I like it.
All right.
Edgy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edge
You're gonna
Lord.
sound like the Dark Prince you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys head in that direction, head in the way that she told you about.
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you start making your way down that way. She directed you kind of towards the southeast portion of town. And you start heading that direction, walk past a nice little fountain kind of plaza area. And eventually you see she's 4 houses down from the walls of the city, the very edge where the gate is, where that road exits out into the forest beyond the walls.
Beyond.
So yeah, you head down that way. You see the house is not large, but kind of up a little bit. There's clearly some kind of like basement to this house. A few steps lead up to a small front porch where you see plants and stuff hanging, herbs hanging out to dry, that kind of thing. There are 2 wooden chairs sitting on the front porch. You see there's a few windows open around the house, but you don't see anyone as you approach.
Which one of you guys gonna knock?
I'll knock.
Okay.
Go, knocky boy.
Kind of walk up the few steps up to the door and give it a knock. You hear the shouting of children from inside.
Shouting or screaming?
A little bit of both. Excited and, just making as much noise as possible. The door opens up and the woman from before is there, kind of like clearly holding children back from running out the door. And she got yes, hello. Sorry. Once she turns around, you hear her say, "You need to calm down. That you don't have to try and attack everyone who comes to the house." And they kind of, the volume goes from like a 13 to like a 7. And she goes back to the door. She looks exhausted.
Same.
"Can I invite you all in? Would you like some tea or something?" And she opens the door the rest of the way, and clearly not remembering that there's 2 children behind her, and you see them come running out holding little wooden swords and start swinging at you as they're standing and run out on the porch. One of you's like jabbing you in the leg, the other one jumps down the steps, like takes all 4 of them in one jump. It is
Pull
like,
out my gun.
Roll initiative.
teach you to run at strangers. Jumps out. It is like eye level with Tobias. It's like, like this child. Child looks feral, like unhinged, crazy, kind of dark red, almost brown hair, like just flying out behind it. These children look insane. She kind of makes like a half-hearted attempt to get their attention, and then they'll calm down eventually. But please, come in. She kind of welcomes you all inside. Going in, you see that the house is not clean by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not like filthy and uncomfortable to be in. It's the kind of house that's very like, a table with a bunch of books on it, and there's plants growing in the corners, and like it's very small and cozy. Like it's lived in, I guess is a better way to say it. It's not she clearly does a lot to keep the house running, and so making sure that every surface is free of objects is like so far down her list that it's practically not even on it. So she welcomes you all in and starts getting out cups for tea and things, and the children are still running in circles around like all 6 of you. And eventually she's just like, maybe the 2 of you would like to step outside for a minute. We go play outside. And the 2 of them kind of look at each other, look at her, look at you, look back to each other, and then start hitting each other with swords as they run out the back door. Where their screams only get louder. she prepares some tea and sets it out in front of you guys. And so, I thank you for your willingness to help. I understand that there are some things in the city that are a bit strange at the moment. But I thank you nonetheless. Essentially what's happened is my husband has gone off into the forest. He does this. He goes into the forest mainly to gather plants and hunt, but he's been gone for longer than he said he would be, and I'm just worried.
How long has he been missing?
Well, he left 4 days ago, said he would be gone for 2.
Okay.
And
What the... traveling.
said I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
What direction did he travel in?
He went east. He went out the gates, across the bridge, and then he takes the road down just a bit, turns off it, goes east past the doorway, and then out over the hills into the woods. And I would like to go with you. I can show you exactly where it is that he goes. It's just I would go myself, but you know, if he's disappeared, what hope have I? She kind of looks nervous, to say the least.
We can head out soon if you know have somewhere to put the kids while we go. I don't know if we would want them to come with us.
Oh no, they're absolutely not coming with us. Absolutely not. No. They'll be right here. We shouldn't be gone for too long. Hopefully, it's only an hour or two's travel out there. It's just that he goes out and stays out for a few days and then comes back. They'll be fine here on their own.
All right.
All right.
Very well. If you wait out front, I'll go round them up and let them know that I'm leaving.
Okay.
Thank you. She goes out. You guys head out, and you hear her open the back door and call her kids back inside, and they come in. And a few minutes later, she comes out the front door. She's got a bag on and a sword on her hip.
She's giving me some really fucking sus vibes. She's reminding me of
Yeah.
this
Yo,
farmer.
okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. All right.
She's reminding me of this farmer that I once knew.
I am going to ask... Do we know the woman's name?
She has not introduced herself yet, no.
Okay. What is your name, ma'am?
Oh, of course. How could I've... My name is Faishia Avalor.
Faishia?
Faishia?
Faeshia.
Faishia.
Yeah, say that one more time.
Faishia Avalor.
Faishia. Faishia. Okay, cool.
Aevalur is how you spell her last name.
I feel like she's gonna turn some mythic knight and then like just try and kill us. So
Murder.
Look
That's
at that
what's
sword. You look
happening
so
now. Yeah, hang on. Let me get a
yeah.
pen.
feisty.
You
You
dick.
look so
You
feisty.
fucker. What's happening now? Faishia. My name is
Feisty. You look so
Shino.
feisty.
Shino.
And it is Belindo, Tobias, Falros. Wait, what's her last name?
Kin.
Well, I can't see it. It only says Kin. So Kindith,
Yeah, well,
Falros,
yeah.
Kindith, Rexel, and Adam. Adam, what's your character's name?
Adam's not here yet.
I'm not with you guys.
Adam's not here
Okay,
yet.
Adam's not here yet. Okay, all right, we're good. I lied. Adam's not here. Sorry.
That's a weird thing to say. But... And this is right. Adam's
And this
not
is
here.
Adam's not here
Uh,
yet.
Not here.
Adam's not here right now, Mrs. Torrance.
She kind of nods to each of you as you're introduced, and well, thank you again for your willingness to help. I appreciate it immensely. Shall we go then? I'll lead the way.
Yeah,
Yes.
lead the way.
She begins to walk east down the road towards the wall. You guys head out through the gates, and you see the there's a few more houses kind of outside. Eventually, you come to a bridge, about wide enough for 2 carts to pass each other. You head over the river that leads out of the lake. And past that just a little bit further, you see you're on like a cobblestone road right now that kind of turns and goes south between some hills up ahead. But she makes a left and leaves the cobblestone road, and you're on a well-worn dirt path. That kind of goes around the side of this hill, and as you come around it, you see a doorway in the hill. Like there's some kind of structure jutting out of the hill, and there's a door in it. She walks right past it. You head that direction, following her, and eventually you go over a few hills, and you see the edge of the forest. It's a dense forest, not so dense that light isn't penetrating the canopy. Thank you. But dense enough that it's clearly people go in here to hunt. This isn't a recreational forest, so to speak. It's clearly still very wild, I guess is what I'm trying to say. She turns back to you guys and says, I know that the forest can be dangerous at times, but my husband, Armand, knows how to handle himself just fine, and that's not what I'm worried that he may be stuck somewhere, or that he may have gotten lost or something similar. I don't think he was attacked, but I think we may be. But I don't know. This wouldn't be my first time in a scrap, but just be careful. Stay on your toes. That sort of thing. I suppose is what I'm trying to say.
All right.
With that, I draw my sword, my short sword.
Okay. Pull out your short sword. So as we head into the forest here, can I get a marching order from you guys?
I want to be in the middle.
I'll probably be in the back.
Is there
I'll be
do we not have
near
the
the
big
front.
tanky boys?
No. Well,
Well, I mean,
We all soft fuckers.
technically,
so
I guess I'll be in the front then.
yeah,
That makes
Sean
more
can
sense.
take a few hits.
Okay.
I
Rexel's
I
in the
can't.
front.
I'll be behind Rexel.
Okay. And we got Chino behind Rexel.
How much health you got, Jordan?
You guys don't have character portraits, so I can't put you on battle maps.
What do you want from me? I thought you had one for me. That weird fucking
Here.
samurai thing.
Just give me
I'll
a
put mine
fucking
in.
halfling. You can give me the
Daddy.
old.
There we go.
Pretty sure
Just
you
so
had
you know,
mine.
I have
Just- yeah, just
27. I have 27 HP. Sean.
There.
Miles, do you want me to just pick the edgiest drow they have in this thing?
The edgiest, yeah. Please, just pick the edgiest drow for me. Thanks.
How's that?
Show me your
That's
edge
great.
brow.
Super.
Or
Give me the funniest looking halfling.
Let's put a picture of Jordan's new bald head on there.
Whoop. I'm just gonna pick a picture for you, for those of you who do not have a special picture, and then we can find something later.
Yeah.
Mirror.
Yeah. See? Toby ass.
There we go.
But
I like it.
Okay, so we got Chino behind Rexall. What's the rest of the order?
I love Belinda's character
I'll be
portrait.
behind.
Makes
Shino,
it
I
worse the
guess.
way he acts.
No. Yeah, behind.
Inside his asshole.
Yeah, I'll be right inside
What?
Shino's asshole.
You can go in front of
Right
me.
up
You
in
have
there.
more health than I do.
Do I really?
Yeah. I only have
Wow.
22 health.
Damn.
I
okay.
don't know why. Doesn't even matter how
You
hard
want
you
me
try.
to? Oh, keep that in mind. Let me.
Guess I do belong in the front.
I'm going to ask Rexall if I can, hang out on his shoulder. Have a nice seat on his shoulder.
Now that wouldn't be any issues combat-wise, right?
You just assume he
Yeah.
hops down if combat starts.
What if I don't give him time? I just charge in. He's still up there.
you could just throw him.
Then he
too.
just
We
falls
can
off.
do that too. It would be pretty fun.
Use you like a
I think we should do that.
shooting platform.
It's
There
better.
you go.
It'll be better than when fucking Adam. Was it Adam that tried to throw Dustin?
Yeah, Adam
Yeah,
threw Dustin
man.
up into a tree and missed.
That
was great.
Yes.
But no, yeah, I'll put the small human up on my shoulder.
The first roll. Yeah, the next roll. Oh.
All right, so we've got Tobias on Rexall's shoulder up in the front, and we've got Shino, Falros, Belindo. That sound fine?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm
deal.
gonna pee really quick. I'll be right back.
So as you guys hang on. Let me get more appropriate music happening. Can you guys hear that?
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Oh, mysterious. Wee boy. Spooky.
I know what this deserves.
No,
It looks like he's wearing a
Alright.
poncho.
It kind of does, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really digging his thing.
Look at him.
Dick in his thing.
Yeah.
Look at his thing.
I need some
His-
snacks.
Return to monkey. Well, then I guess I might as well go get a drink too.
There we go. Okay. I was trying to figure
What
out
the dough?
why OBS wouldn't let me stream and record at the same time. I figured it out.
So you are streaming?
Yeah, I just turned it on because I have someone who
Oh yeah?
might want to watch. Yeah?
yeah?
I need you to...
Oh yeah?
Alright. Maybe I'm not going to give him a link. Never mind.
It's the wrong button.
Okay, sorry, give me 1 second.
Whole campaign, I'm just gonna watch the sunset in Adam's window.
I don't know about the whole almost down.
Oh, actually, wait a second. It's canon. He's traveling to his new body.
That's what's happening. Sure, that's what's happening right now.
Is this what my spirit looked like?
Yes.
I hope nobody's spirit.
Yeah, in a car. In what state are you in right now? Denial.
We're probably
Tennessee.
I'm in a state of denial.
Mostly.
Probably
am in misery.
I live. Wait, are you in Missouri?
No, I don't think.
we're not gonna.
No, Jordan was just referencing the absolutely incredible joke I made when I drove up last year when he hit the Missouri state line.
Wait, Jordan, do you have Snapchat?
I do. I just don't have it installed right now. Why?
That's fair. But that's the only way that someone would know about that joke.
He's gonna send you dick pics.
Well, I had Snapchat when that happened, when Clay made that joke.
That's what I was
Missouri.
I've never had you as a friend on Snapchat, Jordan, don't lie.
Okay.
Objection!
So I'm going to install Snapchat right now and prove to you that that is false.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Hit me.
Alright?
It's got
This doesn't
aggressive.
mean to take away. This
Yeah,
doesn't
right.
mean to take away from the game. You can keep going. And I'll tell you when I get there.
Hit me with your best shot.
Alright. Anyway. As you guys begin to head into the forest, it's like the world kind of gets much quieter and calmer and becomes kind of almost still.
That sounds nice.
No children.
No children.
No children.
No,
Sean, that sounded too desperate, dude. That sounded
Look,
too,
man.
like...
We're
quiet,
playing this as an escape.
quiet and still?
what is that? What is that?
The world, it's cooler in the forest than it is outside.
Yeah, it is.
It's kind of dark. It's nice. This is very dramatic. There we go. Moving through, it's, she's still leading the way. Phaecia clearly has been to this area of the forest before. And after after maybe 45-ish minutes of walking, you arrive at a kind of a clearing in the forest. Not large, just a spot where there happens to not be many trees. Okay. In this kind of clearing, you make actually, you know what? Make investigation checks. I'm not just gonna tell you. I'm not gonna let you have it for free.
Investigate.
Because are we all partners? I don't know.
I cannot believe, Clay, that you removed me from Snapchat.
Right.
You did, though. Because I definitely had you on Snapchat.
No, you did not.
Yes,
Ooh.
I did.
Incorrect.
What do our eyeballs see?
Don't try and
How do you
make.
have a -1? Sorry. How the fuck do you have a -1?
Wait, do I need to be running an investigation check right
Look,
now?
my guy,
Yes.
I am dumb as shit.
Yeah, Rexel's intelligence is an 8.
Give me a sec.
Oh god. Oh no.
Oh no.
His wisdom is also a 9, so he's got -1 to both intelligence and wisdom checks.
Investigation. Hold on.
Yeah, so puzzles and me don't mix, guys. I'll just hit it. I'm just gonna get mad and hit it.
Good to know. Good to know.
That might work.
That's gotta work. It's the only option I got.
If you hit it hard enough, I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah, I feel like my character and your character.
looking around, Shino and Falros, you guys see that something's not right about this clearing. If it looks off, there's broken branches on the big branches on the ground that have been broken. There's things aren't quite right. Falros, with your goddamn 23, you see the kind of the thing that really catches your eye is that there are 2 holes in the tree line. Like where branches should be hanging over have been like snapped forward and are hanging down. On the right, the branches have been snapped coming in, and on the left, the branches have been snapped going out.
Alright, well, I'm gonna.
I sense a disturbance in the force.
Yeah, I'm gonna say to the group, "Hey, do you guys see that?" As I point out the details in the trees, in the branches.
You guys did not see that before, but you do see it now. And your kind of, I guess, intuition tells you that something big moved through there.
What is that? What is that whispering in the wind?
There's music on the wind.
Hey Nick, go to my Twitch chat real quick.
Marco. God damn it, Marco. Alright, so if you could all actually no, I take that back. Falros and Shino. Actually, you know what? No. Rexel, you also noticed that something's not right about the clearing. I just assumed that because you're -1, you rolled terribly, but no, you rolled better than Shino did. So, if Rexel, Shino, and Falros could all make perception checks for me, that would be super duper.
What do I perceive?
What about Tobias?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I rolled a...
Yeah, Tobias.
Okay,
rolled
Tobias, roll a
17.
perception as well.
Oh, here's another -1. Oh, that's alright.
Perception.
What the fuck?
Hold on. It didn't roll because my...
I see the insides of my eyelids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone but Shino. You hear
It's hard to tell.
off in the distance the sounds of very heavy footsteps. And they're getting louder.
Do we hear what direction they're coming from, or just hear footsteps?
They're coming from the left, which would be north.
I quietly put my sword away and aim my gun towards the direction of the footsteps.
Okay. You slide your sword back into your sheath and get that ready to go. Also, Jordan, I have an idea for you.
I'm not wearing a saddle.
Your because you're the way you attack, I have an idea for that.
Mm-hmm.
Reloading,
Okay.
you can either take a full action and reload all 6 ball bearings, or on a bonus action you roll a d6 and reload that many ball bearings. And you can choose. You can either do a rushed reload on with a bonus action and there's a variable number you get, or you take your full action and reload all 6 of them.
Well, I mean, ultimately, I could always use a bonus action multiple turns in a row, so I...
Right.
Yeah, I like
That's what I'm
that.
saying. So that
I
it,
like
it
that.
gives you the option, if you know you're going to need all 6, you can just sacrifice the full action to do it.
Right. Okay, yeah, I like that. I'm down with that.
Okay. And I have some other ideas, but I want to talk about those with you because they're a little bit bigger than just reloads. But we'll discuss that later. They're balance ideas, because I think you may end up being the first one that we notice is a little bit broken. Since you do 1d10 per hit with a +4 to hit, I think we might find that you're the first one to be a little bit broken.
I'll, like, break in.
Anyway.
Listen, I have projectiles that are being hugged by nice, warm, compassionate magic.
Are you acid proof?
No.
Who's asking?
Why is this a question?
Oh, God. Alright. So, what's everyone else doing? Tobias is aiming into the forest where those footsteps are coming from.
Well, so I'll pull out my weapon as well. Do I refer to it as the weapon or what I want it to be? Like,
I don't remember. What's...
because it is a great axe, you know, stat-wise.
Oh, but we skinned it. That's right.
But yes,
And we skinned it as a... Presented to the class?
Scythe.
Scythe. I changed the name of it in Fantasy Grounds to be Scythe.
I see that. I see that.
Okay, yeah, so you just refer to it as Scythe. That's fine. Unless you want to name it, which you can do as well.
We have a fucking badass with a scythe.
Watch out.
I'm shooting magic, and we got a guy slinging a scythe
What?
and a fucking
Yeah,
samurai.
Jordan does 1d.
We got a
So
gun?
This is cool as shit anime.
Pick your
Jordan
class.
does 1d10 plus 4.
Pick your class. We've got Scythe. We've got Samurai. We've got
Okay,
gun.
yeah,
Gun.
So yeah, first of all, my attack is +4, and then my rifle ammo is 1d10 plus 2, plus the spell, plus the result of the spell.
Correct.
Now, does he have limited spells per day, or?
Yes.
Yeah, he still has,
Yes.
he still has spell
And
slots.
also just
And he can also he can cast them independently of shooting. It's just that it's a way that it extends the reach of a lot of spells and also allows him to aim them a little bit better. So,
now you would normally think that something like Burning Hands, might not be a ranged spell, but I have burning ball bearing.
Well, yeah.
those are just
He's got
those are ju-
burning balls.
Those are just incendiary rounds.
I actually don't even.
Yeah.
I actually don't even have that. I
think
don't
we
have
gotta go
those,
to the
I don't have
doctor
that
for that.
spell yet. I have color spray, guiding bolt, inflict wounds, magic missile, alter self, spiritual weapon, and web.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I can come. Yeah, I can like.
You can come.
I can come out of my gun.
You can come.
Sorry, Miles Stream.
Come.
And Clay Stream.
How about me? How about Sorry Clay, not Clay Stream? How about that one, Jordan?
No.
I hit. I'm.
You should have grown to expect this of me.
I will.
like.
I will
I'm
TPK the
part
six
of
of you
the
so
group.
fast. Don't test me.
We're a bunch of fucking heathens. What the fuck?
Yeah, like,
No,
what do you
that's fair.
expect? I fucking.
That's no.
I-
All right.
I-
Jesus Christmas. All right.
I drink weed and joke about cum.
You drink
I
weed?
drink weed and joke
I
about it.
drink.
Put it in the quotes channel. Somebody put that in the quotes channel. I'm begging you. All right. I'm going to assume that you guys would like to get ready for whatever those footsteps are. Yes?
Yes.
Pull out your weapon.
Great. All right.
Yes.
Put your dick away.
So, you guys
Make me.
kind of get ready for whatever that is. And as you you hear the footsteps get closer and closer, you hear the footsteps stop for a moment, followed by the sound of something very large hitting the ground. and like trees cracking and breaking, and then the footsteps begin again, and they're faster this time. But faster, but also less
great.
directional. They're kind of like crashing. You can hear whatever this thing is crashing around. So as they're getting closer and closer. Eventually, it crashes all the way through, and you see an ogre.
No, that's...
Kind of a slightly green-tinted ogre fall through some trees into this clearing with a figure on its shoulder punching it in the side of the head. Adam, if you would like to describe your character to us, please.
Yeah, I mean, kind of just imagine me with a little bit of a hunchback, right?
A little bit.
What was he? Tall.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Scraggly.
Oh, he's from the future?
I can't hear over the robot.
Future.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't hear over the robot.
Oh, he's like...
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, no.
I just like how we can listen to his song for 45 seconds straight, no problem. As soon as he starts talking, though.
Yeah, we can hear the music just fine.
Oh, look, you're back.
There he is. Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, just basically picture me like 8 feet tall.
You're back.
Orange, just like light orange hair. Scraggly as fuck. Shaggy. Shaggy.
Say
hair.
you're Shaggy
Wait,
from Scooby-Doo.
Shaggy's hair. Yeah, like his hair. His hair. Just his hair. Kind of talks like it. Very big, very peaceful. He's got a very peaceful aura.
He has a very peaceful aura about him as he's beating a troll in the side of his head with his bare fists.
Great.
I mean, everybody should be trolls.
Yeah, so you see a...
Troll or an ogre?
Sorry, ogre. I meant to say ogre. You see this kind of... He's blue, right? Right, Adam?
Like a light,
A very light,
a greenish blue.
pale greenish blue furbolg perched on this ogre's shoulder, just bah, 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 as it stumbles into this clearing. If you could all please roll initiative for me, that would be super.
Yes. Attack.
Wait, hang on, don't do it yet. Oh, no. I gotta put you all in the combat tracker.
I haven't done it
So we
yet.
get to re-roll again.
Now roll it again.
Rolling.
Initiative.
Not much better.
I drink weed and joke about cum.
Goodbye, come daddy.
Let me get some...
Clay hates us. Get some poggers in chat. Some Yoda poggers in chat.
Can I get some weed pogs in chat, please?
Weed pugs.
Can we roll initiative now?
Yes.
Oh.
Ooh, look at that. 18 plus 2.
Whoa.
Alright. So,
Damn it.
combat begins with Belindo, obviously.
Oh, yeah?
Obvi.
So, Belindo, about 15 feet in front of you, you see this ogre crashing into the clearing with this furbolg, like, holding it by the skin of its neck, bah, 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 in the side of the head. What would you like to do?
More of an ear grabber.
Okay, holding it by the ear, bah, 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 in the side of the head.
Okay.
I am going to Eldritch Blast.
Sweet. Go ahead and...
Don't miss.
Yeah, go ahead and do...
Which one's the bad one?
That's what I'm saying. Like, this poor ogre's getting beat up by a bear.
Do I have the ogre targeted?
Yes, you do.
Does that Well, does that mean that the ogre's that we have advantage on the ogre? Since he's getting his fucking skull beaten in.
He's held
You
on.
have advantage if you have. So the only reason you would have a. Oh, thank you for that, Miles. I just looked over and noticed the weed pugs. The only
You're
reason
welcome.
you would have advantage on a creature like that is if you're a rogue with sneak attack who gets advantage when, or gets a flanking advantage when there's an ally next to the target you're attacking. So right now, no. Your Eldritch Blast, Belinda, you fire it off in a kind of a like weird coppery little crystal of energy kind of out from your hand, and the ogre still being pulled around by this furbolg, it just whizzes right past them.
I'm gonna move back.
Okay, back up a little bit.
10 feet.
Okay.
And, I'm gonna pull on my stick.
Well, Eldritch Blast is a cantrip, so that is a bonus action. You still have a full action if you would like to, which means you can cast one of your other spells.
Alright, I will cast Chromatic Orb.
Hell yeah. Okay. So you kind of you hold your hand out, and there is like little 4-inch sphere of light kind of appears over your hand, and you kind of hurl back and you pitch it at this ogre like a baseball. What type damage would you like to choose? Acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder?
Poison.
Poison? Awesome. Alright. So if you click the magnifying glass next to Chromatic Orb, you can click the lightning bolt next to 3d8 poison, and it'll roll poison damage. Alright. So you heard the little ball of light was kind of fading through colors and eventually solidifies on this very sickly green, and you throw it, and soundlessly it is right into the ogre where it connects with its chest and kind of sticks to it like almost like a sea urchin sticking to something, and then into its body, and you see this like kind of green sickness spreads out from where it absorbed. You do 12 points of poison damage. Very well done. Nice job. So you've got a little bit of movement left if you want to move at all.
Further back.
Further away from the ogre? Gotcha.
Bat people out of the way with my stick. I'd be like, get the fuck out of the way. I got no armor on. Why am I in front?
I think you're in the back. I'm like
Am I in the back?
90% sure you're in.
I'm batting ghosts out of the way.
Yes, you are in the back of the line. You are behind everyone else, so I assume you're either
Not only
pushing
am I
everyone
hearing
else forward with your
in my
stick.
head, but I am also seeing things.
After you throw your orb, you hear, "That was a very good throw, although maybe go for the head next time."
Jesus Christ, you fucking scare me every time. It's dark in here. Do you have to do that? Can you just talk me while you walk in? Can we talk while we're walking in so you don't scare me?
You guys hear Belindo shouting, and you all look back, and he's like doing this, and like, he did not do that, don't do that. He's perfectly fine. He's saying though, perfectly good. Everything's fine.
Yeah, he's good.
Everything's fine. What do you ask? Okay. So if that is the end of your turn, Belindo, Shino, you're up.
How far away am I?
About 15 feet.
Hell yeah.
I'm ready, man.
I'm
ready to see how unbalanced this homebrew class is. Let's find out.
Oh man, let's find out. All right. So, I am going to I'm gonna run up to the. Actually, before I run up to the ogre, I'm going to get into my water stance.
Perfect.
Which, if you could make it cool, like you know, Demon Slayer. I don't know if you've ever watched that.
Yeah,
Can I
like,
just describe it?
Yes,
I'm
you
just gonna
absolutely
describe
do. Please.
Is that cool?
Yes,
All right.
please.
All right, cool. As Shino grabs his samurai sword, he like gets into like a stance and like grabs his
grabs his
grabs
what?
his blade.
Grabs his what's he
grabs
grab?
his blade.
Okay.
Not his blade.
Whoa.
Hey, let him
Chill.
Whoa,
He
come
grabs
on.
his blade.
Let him explain. Let him explain. Let him explain. Come on.
He
Miles,
grabs his blade.
Miles.
And, and like you guys just feel this like aura coming around him, and you just feel like this coldness like just rush past all of your bodies as you see this like wind tunnel just go around Shino's body, and it just kind of like flushes away, and you see Shino just like concentrate. And I am going to use ritual dueling. And I'm going to, which it's a bonus action to concentrate on an individual enemy and attain +5 the first attack roll per turn made against a target while you maintain concentration.
Yep.
So I'm going to run up and.
So it means you have a
slice his
+10 to hit right now.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Go for it. Roll to hit. That hit before the other +5, so you had a 29 to hit. That hits. So go ahead and roll damage.
Cool. Also, while I'm in water stance, if I successfully hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you may immediately spend your. Oh, I
You
don't
already
have a
spent your
bonus
bonus action.
I already spent it. That's okay.
Oh, don't worry. I got it up. I know exactly what you can do. I got it all.
I have no idea what I can.
I got it all over my screen, dude.
I was looking at your stream, Miles, and I read water stance like water sauce.
Pour water sauce on your sword and go at it.
Just gonna pour water
Spaghetti and
sauce.
water
Give me
sauce.
some of your water sauce.
All right, so you run at this ogre and just cut at its leg, cutting like an inch deep slice right across its upper thigh. And from here you get a better look at this furbulg on the ogre, and like it's like he's like crouched down, holding it by the ear, like he looks scraggly and his hair is kind of insane, and it's this weird contrast between like the pale blue-green fur and the orange hair, and it can just from looking at him you can kind of tell like this guy lives outside.
He's homeless.
This dude is homeless, beating on this ogre.
I can't not help picturing Blanca.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh my god.
Smaller,
Yeah,
hairier
kinda.
Blanca.
Kind of similar. Well, taller, but
Malnourished and taller Blanca.
there you go.
Nice.
All right, you've got a little bit of move. You've got how much movement do you have left, Miles? You've got half your movement
I
left
have
if you want to
20.
move.
Oh yeah, I do. I'm gonna back up 10 feet.
Okay, you back up a little, you slice, and then kind of retreat a little bit. That it?
Hell yeah, the Weeb Lord is finished.
Hell yeah. All right, Falros, you're up.
Okay, so I've actually never used spells before.
Okay. So
How do they work?
there are some spells that are ranged spell attacks and some that are melee spell attacks. The melee spell attacks, you have to actually make a melee attack and touch the target. For a ranged spell attack, it's just like using a bow or a crossbow or something. So basically, like what spell do you want to use?
Oh, we're gonna get ghosts up in here.
Oh,
so
yes!
yeah. So we've got 2 of them. One of them's a cantrip, and then one of them's a level 1 spell.
Okay, so cantrips can be used you can use your bonus action to cast a cantrip.
Okay.
But anything of a higher level than a cantrip takes a spell slot and a full action. Your spell slots return after a full rest, or after a long rest. And I don't remember because you have a. I don't know when else you get. I think you just get them back on a long rest. I don't think you get any back on a short rest. I think that's just warlocks that do that.
Yeah.
So, you've got those spell slots until you take a long rest, and when they all come back. Cantrips do not take spell slots. You can cast as many of them as often as you like. So, which one do you want to do first?
Well, shit. So I'm going to cast Spirit of Binding.
Spirit of Binding. All right, sweet.
Yeah. And it yeah.
So you those of you who can see him, you see Falros kind of his eyes roll up into his head a little bit, and like every muscle in his upper body tenses, and he lifts his arms like this out of the dirt near the feet of the oh, sorry, where do you want to summon him?
Oh, right behind it.
Okay, right behind the ogre, you see a pale, kind of nearly translucent hand punch up through the dirt and, like, grab the ground, and another one up, and then a ghostly, ethereal body lifts itself up out of the ground. It eventually climbs up as if it's, like, climbing up over a ledge. It is about halfway down its legs, it kind of fades into nothingness. Its arms are kind of almost skeletal and bony. Its hair, white, it kind of floats up behind it ever so slightly. It kind of reels back and swings at the ogre, clawing through it with long, undead fingers. So it does 1d4 plus... Sorry, go ahead and make a... Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
It's a...
Because I don't know how spell modifiers work either.
Right, so the spell modifier is the modifier that you use to determine whether or not you hit. And as a spirit lord, you use intelligence. So it's going to be a d20 plus your intelligence modifier.
So I can just do this, right?
Yes, it's basically an intelligence check.
Yeah.
Okay, so it hits, and that absolutely hits. So go ahead and roll 1d4 for me.
Spirit Lord.
Alright, so it does 2 damage to the ogre.
And then it has to do a Constitution save.
And it's going to make its con save. Let's see here. Constitution save rolled a 4 plus 3 is 7, which fails.
So its movement speed is
So it has half movement speed until the end of its next turn. Awesome. All right. Cool. Let's see here. Awesome. And then you said you had another spell you wanted to cast?
Oh yeah, because can I cast a cantrip as like a...
Yes, the cantrip can be cast as a bonus action.
All right, well then we're gonna get more ghosts.
Hell yeah!
Because we got Spirit of Pain. We're gonna do more ghosts.
Sweet, dude.
So I cast that.
Okay, so Spirit of Pain. You again, your arms stay up in the air, and a second pair of ghostly hands comes out. This time you see it's got manacles on and chains that disappear down to the ground as it lifts itself up and takes another swing at this ogre. So go ahead and make another intelligence check for me, please. That is a 14. Does a 14 hit? A 14 does hit. Alright, so go ahead and roll another 1d4 for me. Alright, it does another 1 point of necrotic damage. Super.
Woo!
All right, and these ghosts will be here for the next 10 rounds. They last for a minute. So.
Hell yeah.
All right. It is the ogre's turn.
Again, so...
Oh, unless you want to move. Sorry, do you want to move?
Oh, no,
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. Then it is the ogre's turn. Let's see here. The ogre is going to attempt to grab the furbolg off of its shoulder. Jordan, make a dexterity save for Gondrisk, please.
Wait, do I have access to
No,
it?
just roll a d20.
Oh, okay.
17 plus 5 plus his proficiency modifier, so that's a good lord, that's a 25. Okay. No,
Your
24.
first roll of the game, Adam.
24. The ogre kind of reaches up for him, and he kind of just very casually jumps up and kind of spins and slides over to his other shoulder, grabs onto his other ear, and starts punching again. So
And I started punching.
the ogre is going to turn and kind of just swing its arm at those of you at the front of the line, which would be Rexel and Tobias. What are your ACs?
14.
12.
Okay, rolled a 4 plus 6. Misses both of you. It swings its arm down and just clear misses. And kind of is still bellowing this whole time. That is the end of its turn. Tobias, you're up.
Okay. Go to actions really quick. I need to read something really quick. So, Clay,
Yep.
inflict wounds.
Uh-huh.
Is this allowed to be ranged now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try to shoot and hit him with inflict wounds.
Okay. So go ahead and make
To do the...
your regular just to hit. Okay, guess I need to raise the
Got him.
AC and challenge of these encounters. Okay, so you take aim, and you fire, and you hit perfectly right in the chest, right where the chromatic orb from Belindo hit.
Perfect. So now I'm gonna do.
So-
I'm gonna roll the rifle damage.
Roll the rifle damage, 1d10 plus 2. Okay.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and do the 3d10 necrotic damage from inflict wounds.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this D10? I think this is D10.
You can just open up inflict wounds with the
What?
the thing and click the
If
damage.
yeah, but then what do I click the what?
The lightning bolt next to damage.
Lightning bolt.
I don't have.
Click
that.
the magnifying glass next to inflict wounds on your spell list.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt. Death.
21. All right. And then go ahead and mark a first.
I need to be nerfed.
Go ahead and mark a first level spell off your spell list.
Okay, gotcha.
So
A treat.
Tobias kind of takes aim and fires, and first the ball bearing hits, and the ogre kind of, and then like out from where it hit, blood just kind of as cuts and gashes open up on its chest around it, and it.
Hi, this is the next installment in the Alien series.
A smaller ogre comes out of its chest. It opens its mouth, and a smaller ogre gets. All right.
See, I was hoping halflings, but all right.
You got anything else, Tobias? Do you want to stay on Rexel's shoulder, or what do you want to do?
I do want to stay on Rexel's shoulder. Matter of fact, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. All right, then Rexel, you're up.
All right. I'm right in front. I'm right.
You are
Right near the
right
big
up
guy?
there. You are 10 feet away.
All right. So I'm gonna move up to the big guy.
Move up to
and
the big guy.
we're just gonna swing the big old scythe.
Do it.
See how life works.
Did I tell you how to do combat in Fantasy Grounds?
Nope.
Okay, so on your open your character sheet and go down to the Actions tab.
Mm-hmm.
The first box is with the +6 in it. You can click and drag that to the dialogue box, and that will roll your to hit, and then you can do the damage after that.
I need socks.
15 to hit. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. All right. So you take your scythe and you swing forward, and the point of it just beautifully enters the ogre and just comes to a complete stop right here. The entire blade of the scythe buried in its chest. And you pop it back out, and it just blood and like just pouring out of the side of it.
Sounds like a great time.
That sounds like a wonderful time.
Um,
Glad you held on, Jordan.
the Furbolg up on its shoulder kind of grabs it right here, but like right over its eyes, like pulls its head back and just gives it one, like has something in its hand, and you watch as he just right in the face. The ogre's face is all bloody and smashed, and it falls forward. The Furbolg hopping off its shoulder, landing very gracefully on the ground next to it. It straightens up, and you can now see for the first time this Furbolg's immense height. He's how tall are you again, Adam? Like 8 feet tall?
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
Okay, now someone needs to roll for both me and Adam while I go to the car to pick up Rachel from work.
I can do it.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right.
I will return once I'm in the car.
So this Furbolg lands next to the now dead ogre. What do you guys want to do?
You said dead ogre?
Yes.
It's already dead?
Yeah, we killed
Fuck.
it.
Fuck.
Oh, don't worry.
Well, I'm gonna go look at the person that we don't know. I'm gonna be like, "What were you? Why? What was happening? Why?"
What would you do with someone like that? You know.
What?
We heard mostly music on that one, Adam.
Said, what would you do if someone was walking through your home like that?
I'd definitely punch him in the face.
No regard for anything, just breaks everything.
I'd probably be dead.
I like how Adam.
You did okay.
Adam, I like how that's your reasoning is like he crashed into my house. By the way, you have a max HP of 18. So that's a very bold response for someone with 18 hit points. I just think that's funny.
Clearly couldn't touch me.
Well, yeah, clearly, because you're too damn fast.
Really, yeah.
At this point, Facia, who was kind of in the middle of the group and like started to move forward with her sword, and then the ogre fell over dead, is like, oh, I see. Well, she kind of puts the sword back. All right then. Okay. Yes, I suppose. Yeah. I was expecting that to take a little bit longer, but I see.
It's cool, these homebrew classes. OP.
Yeah, they really are.
It's like
Not
we're anime
expecting.
protagonists now.
Hell yeah.
As you guys are kind of standing there in a little huddle, you guys watch these two ghosts kind of just drift up behind Falros, and are just kind of hovering right over his shoulders.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, because they chill for like what?
A minute.
5 minutes or a minute? They're just chilling there.
Yeah. I don't think they're concentration spells. Let me look. No, they are so you can stop concentrating on them and drop them whenever you want. Oh, they're concentration spells.
What does that mean?
Okay, you can't cast more than one concentration spell at a time.
So they're both
Spirit of Pain is not a concentration spell. Spirit of Binding is.
Can I
Okay.
be your spirit of pain?
So you can't cast more than one concentration. So like you can't cast you can't summon two Spirits of Binding. Because they're both concentration.
I got you.
Because it's one concentration. It's a concentration spell.
Gotcha.
So yeah, they're just kind of hovering behind him, unmoving, kind of very, dead, because they're ghosts.
Really?
So, what do you do?
Can I investigate the ogre to see if there's anything cool on the ogre? Be a fucking rat loot goblin.
Yeah, make an investigation check. Don't make me change goblin to ogre. I'll do it.
Oh God, please do it.
Ogre and cock.
Ogre and cock.
Don't tempt me.
Help.
$15. Poppy Chulo.
15. It is wearing next to nothing. It's got a necklace of bones on, and a pseudo diaper loincloth thing, and that's it.
Great. I'm gonna go talk. Wait, what's her name again?
Fascia.
Fascia. I'm gonna walk up to Fascia.
Okay.
I'm walking up the face, yeah.
Where do we go from here?
Yeah, we're just going to carry on going east, actually.
Shall we continue onward, everybody? The fly.
Did you just
Jordan.
notice it?
I did.
what?
Jordan's
Oh, he's Brundlefly.
he's Brundlefly.
Yeah. On the
Oh.
You guys got
We had Underwater Jordan again.
You got yeah.
Underwater and it was Underwater and Nighttime Jordan. Well, twofer. All right.
Nighttime Jordan.
So Fascia begins to leave, but as she kind of turns and looks at the furball. I'm sorry, I don't believe we've met. I'm Fascia. Are you with them?
I'm sorry, Adam.
We didn't get that one. That was too quiet.
I hope,
I'm with them. Who are you? I'm not with them. I'm with myself. Who are you?
I'm Fascia. These lovely people are helping me.
Who would you call him lovely?
You said you expected this to take long. You expected them to fight this thing.
I expected there to be some kind of conflict, but not. I thought it would. The forest is not
Okay.
the safest of places.
I live here.
Then you can attest.
Disagree.
Okay. Well, when you can ride the shoulder of an ogre, as you can, clearly, must not be that dangerous. But for someone who's more half-elf sized, and not actually 8 feet tall. It's a little bit more dangerous, I'm sure you can imagine.
Sure.
Oh.
Here, do you need me to enhance the illusion a little bit?
Enhance.
When you're not 8 feet
like
tall, it's a little bit less safe.
If you say so, little thing.
Well, we would appreciate your help if you wanted to accompany us for the rest of the way.
Blue Man, what is your name?
Doing what are we doing? My name? Gondrus. If that matters.
It's good, I was worried you'd forgotten your name.
He's frozen in time.
Zawardo.
Eduardo.
What are we doing by join you?
We're looking for my husband.
Your husband not afraid for us.
Say that again.
Should be okay.
Say that again.
Your husband's not afraid of the forest?
No, he's not. But he said he was going to be gone for 2 days and has been gone for 4. So I'm just a bit worried. He's never been gone longer than he said he would. So I'm just a bit nervous.
Many challenges for small things. Makes sense to me. I will help. I know the forest well.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Well, shall we keep moving then?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop focusing on the goats.
Okay, you drop concentration, and one of them is not a concentration spell. One of them is just there for a full minute. The Spirit of Binding is a concentration spell, so you drop concentration on that, and it's like a strong breeze blows through, and the ghost just kind of vanishes away. And then
Is the other ghost sad now?
shortly after that, the minute passes for the Spirit of Pain, and the chains attached to his manacles start getting dragged back down underground, and the ghost kind of...
I'm ready
Yes.
for beer already.
Hi, Rachel!
Hi.
Hi,
Hello,
Rachel.
Rachel.
Say hi to Rachel. Nick, say hi to Rachel. You're muted.
Hi to
Say
Rachel.
hi to Rachel.
Nick, you're muted.
Oh, hi, Rachel.
There we go. Alright. Anyway. Now that we've all said hi to Rachel, we can move on. So the you guys are led by Fascia further into the woods. There's a small stream you guys cross over. It's really, the woods are beautiful. They're the kind of woods that you would imagine would be easy to spend a lot of time in, easy to get lost in if you were not paying close attention or did not have a guide. But as you guys kind of go through the woods, make one of you guys all make perception checks for me. I will roll perception for Adam and Jordan. All right.
What'd they roll?
Adam got an 11 and Jordan got a 13.
My roll was pretty good this game.
So, Belindo,
Rachel, that's only funny because of the way I was rolling last game.
Belindo, Falros, and Shino. you guys hear. What's the best way to describe it? Sounds a little bit like something hard tapping a tree.
Like a woodpecker type thing?
Slower. And quieter. But that kind of sound of something hard connecting with wood.
From what direction?
Above you.
Motherfucker. I'm gonna look up.
Okay. Make an investigation check for me.
What the f-
The forest is dark, my friend. The forest is dark and you rolled an 11.
rolled a 4. I rolled a 4.
You did roll a 4. But you do have superior dark vision.
I'll be back on in a sec.
You have dark vision,
I
so.
have yeah.
You, Belindo and Shino, you both look up. And Shino, you don't say anything with your 4. But Belindo,
Fucking hate.
you... Actually, Belindo, make a wisdom save for me. And, Falros, you also noticed it. Do you also look up? What do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna nervously look
Okay,
up.
then I need you to make a wisdom save for me as well.
Nervously look up.
You nervously make a wisdom save.
Okay. Both of you look up and see a enormous spider in the tree that then vanishes. But you're both pretty sure you're not seeing anything. You're pretty sure you're not crazy.
No.
Be right back.
No. Oh,
I'm-
you're gonna just leave me with that information?
I'm fairly certain
Wait.
you didn't imagine that one.
I'm gonna go use the restroom. Real quick.
Belindo, did you hear me? Belindo, we need better
Yes.
communication. I'm fairly certain you didn't imagine that spider.
Alright. I'm gonna say in my head, I know.
What do you know?
I know that I'm not seeing
Ah.
things.
I see. Well, I think the good news is you're not crazy.
Well,
I think
it doesn't feel that way.
bright side, right? You're not crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So what do they say? Silver linings?
I don't know. Not crazy. Voice in my head telling me I'm not crazy. That's not me. Huh.
No, I think the odds of you being crazy are slim to none.
I need ice cream. Yeah, the question is, what kind of spider is it?
Big one, looks like.
Oh, did you see what color it was? You have my eyes, don't you? Don't you see with my eyes?
See is a strong term for what's happening here. It's more like I see things as if you're describing it to me. Like it's being described to me secondhand.
Okay, I saw a...
Well, no,
But-
I know.
Okay.
I get more of an impression of it rather than an accurate picture.
Just an arachnid impression, I suppose.
Yeah, an eight-legged impression, yes.
Yes. Oh, cool. Great help.
Listen, I'm not
Oh.
exactly thrilled about it either.
I guess we're just gonna have to keep moving and maybe we'll take care of it with Eldritch Blast. Who knows?
Or your stick.
Yeah, or my stick if it comes to that.
Okay.
I think that both of those are decent options. Although maybe use the Eldritch, but I would rather you didn't get close to the spider. That feels... I'm not scared of spiders, it's just...
Sure sounds like
if you die, I
Sounds
die,
fair.
so... You're not the heartiest person I've ever met. I'm going to put it that way.
Damn.
What a flex.
I just... You know what I mean. I don't need to explain myself to you. I'm the oldest thing you've ever met. Shut up. I can hear you thinking that. Don't judge me.
Yeah, well,
Uh-oh. It's
Whatever.
not letting me connect to... Wait.
if I
maybe it
die,
is.
so do you.
Yeah,
It is.
that's what I just said that.
So it's in your best interest to protect me.
Yeah. Listen up. There's only so much I can do unless you let me help you.
How do I let you help me?
Just give in.
Gib? E?
Gibbon?
What do you mean, Gibbon?
What I mean is that if you let me drive the body, I might be able to be more effective than you in certain instances.
How do I know you won't kill me?
Why? Because if you die, I die.
I don't know. How do I know I can trust you?
Because I'm stuck in here with you.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. What if you found a way to just take control forever, and then I would be gone?
If I took control, I assume you would fill the seat I'm filling now, which is the voice in the back of your head. I would have to listen to you forever. I don't want to do that.
I don't know.
It's
Sounds
troublesome enough
scary.
having to watch you walk on 2 legs, when 4 is obviously the ideal. You don't even have wings. Do you have any idea how infuriating it is that you don't have wings? What kind of evolved creature can't fly?
I'm gonna walk on 4 legs like a dog.
Like a dragon!
Dragon. Dragon.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing. Just dragons.
What?
Dragon.
I assume you do that. You actually go, "Rah, rah, dragons," not in your head. You guys all watch Belinda go,
We're just-
"Yeah, dragons."
Like, we're just watching him talk to himself.
No,
What the fuck is that
he's talking in
supposed
his
to
head.
mean?
He hasn't said any of this out loud so far, except for, "Yeah, dragons."
Yeah, but what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Uh-oh.
Look, do you see the mess you've gotten yourself into now? Now they all think you're nuts.
Oh no.
Now they think you're crazy. You want to explain to them what's going on? I wouldn't. That sounds like a nightmare.
I'm supposed to be half dragon. Is this
That
an
sounds
issue?
like a conversation that's not a fun one to have. But if you listen, it's your body, and who am I to make a decision? Not me. Oh. Do whatever you want, because clearly I can't be trusted.
I mean, I don't know, man. We'll have to talk about this more.
Is that out loud or in your head?
In your
Okay.
in my head.
Okay. I'm sure we'll have plenty of time to discuss when you're not backing away from a fight.
I mean, I don't even know your name. You want to take control of my body? I don't even know your name.
What is my name? When you've been dead for as long as I have, a name becomes meaningless.
Should we make one up for you?
I'm dubious that you could create a name powerful enough for
That's
my
his name.
essence.
Dubious.
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Is that is gonna be your name? Is Doobie?
You're not calling me Doobie.
Doobie for as in dubious. What do you mean? was that, Doobie? What?
I'm not gonna let you. I am an eons old dragon soul. You're not calling me Doobie.
All right, well then, eons it is.
No.
This is great.
Is it a yes?
We'll discuss this later when you've had more time to think about it. When I've had more time to think about it, I will decide on a name for myself.
I thought you said that it was meaningless to you.
It's-
This
We'll
is just
discuss
something for me to call you.
this later.
Oh, now he cares. Dragon.
That's. I'm gonna
I'm
turn.
loving how this relationship dynamic is evolving.
Wait, Nick, can you do it again,
it's
please?
really, it's really good.
Can you do Dragon again for me?
Dragon.
I'm gonna turn that into a GIF. I made you full screen so that I can cut you out. And...
Yeah.
Incredible. Okay.
Nick becomes a dragon.
Nick argues with himself for 3 minutes. Dragon.
Okay.
All right. So, fish.
All right. So eons. Wow, those are some nice legs.
Ooh.
Can I go?
TOS, you can't show feet on Twitch. You can't show feet on Twitch.
Oh, why?
It's against the TOS.
So yeah, it's gonna COS guy.
Foot fetishes.
Oh.
Yeah, you just made half your audience nut.
I
My,
know. I did.
the 3 people that are watching, the 1.5 people.
Whoa, 1.5 of them have nutted.
Just the left
I
side.
nutted half a person.
Just the left side of Jordan. Anyway. So, Fashion Fascia just kind of leads you guys further in after you spotted some of you spotted the spider. You still hear that sound. Kind of sounds like something tapping on wood.
Was it a fucking woodpecker spider or something?
I very much want that to be a species of spider. A woodpecker spider.
Is that the sound they make?
Oh.
Mark. Yeah. Yeah.
If you could all make more perception checks for me as you guys head deeper into the forest.
Not good at these though.
Do you have perception?
Perception.
Not good at these. I rolled the best out of everyone with a -1.
Gondor's rolled an 18 plus 2.
Never mind, asshole.
So those of you who heard
Seeds.
the tapping before still hear it. Rexel and Gondrus, you guys now hear this kind of something walking on wood, climbing through the top of a tree. And Gondrus, you know the kinds of creatures that live in this forest. And when you look up and you don't see anything, you know that's not good. I'm gonna have you make a nature check.
I was about to say, let me make a nature check.
Yeah, so you got a 10. You know that there are spiders that live in this forest that have the ability to make themselves disappear whenever they want.
Oh, that's great.
And you guys all hear that number of like clicking sounds of some of spiders walking on wood get louder, and the rustling of leaves get louder as you guys approach this kind of another small clearing where it's like a small river kind of runs through the forest. Make actually no. Gondrisk, Rexel, Shino, Belindo, and Falros. So everyone but Tobias.
Everyone?
You all kind of look over your shoulder into the woods as you approach this river, and you see probably 15 or 20 sets of spider eyes, glowing blue, glinting out at you from the forest.
Sexy.
From behind
From
us?
behind you.
How do we light the forest on fire?
Did anybody bring a flint and tinder?
Definitely what we need to do is light this bitch
I
up.
think so.
I was about to say, don't forests just kind of catch fire?
That's about 2 or 3 spiders.
Yeah, I've got a tinderbox and a torch. I've got 10 torches and a tinderbox.
As you guys discuss setting the forest on fire, coming out of
Doesn't
the
Nick have a fucking fire?
coming out of the tree line, you see the spider probably about this big. Body about this big, legs extending up and off of it, come crawling out. A kind of like blue and pale blue and white. It kind of crawls towards you, shimmers for a moment, like heat coming off of a hot road, and then vanishes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Oh, fuck,
we got-
this
so
isn't
we got-
good.
Oh,
And more spiders start coming out of the forest towards you, and start coming down the riverbank towards you, kind of phasing in and out of being there.
Falros,
Hey.
are these ghost spiders? Oh god, I forgot my accent. Falro. Oh god. I forgot
Come on, you got it,
my
you got it, you got it.
Fal. Oh god.
More Russian.
I forgot
More
it.
Russian.
Hold on.
Did
Valros, I
Valros.
want to drink some
Valros.
vodka.
Are these ghost spiders? Now it sounds like a fucking vampire.
Falros, are these a ghost spiders?
Falros. Are these ghost?
One ghost spider.
So,
Two ghost
do I have,
spiders.
do I have to do a check for this?
Um,
Or since I'm a Ghostbuster, do I just know if they're, like, dead or not?
who are you gonna call?
You're a what?
What?
What are you? A nose?
He called himself a Ghostbuster.
Ghostbuster.
No, we're gonna call
Ghostbusters.
him when
Well,
we see
like,
something
reverse
strange in
Ghostbusters.
our neighborhood or something.
Let me see.
Little does Adam know the whole car is kind of swaying back and forth a little bit. Just a little tiny bit, kind of swerving back and forth through the road because he's moving at the resonant frequency of the car.
I will say,
Okay, that's
Dustin, that you have. I will say you have advantage on identifying ghosts.
Alright, well, I'd like to do
Okay,
that.
then go ahead and make a. I don't know what to make you do. Insight. We'll go with insight. Make an insight check with advantage. Fucking.
Oh, I forgot to add.
You just roll again.
oh go. Is the result higher or lower? Well, you go. with the
Okay,
first.
so 20. These are not ghosts.
Alright,
They're
I
just
look at him and
sneaky
I'm like,
boys.
They're real spiders.
Yeah, well, how do we see them?
Oh no, maybe they have cloaking technology. Colonel.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but these weird spiders keep blocking my path. Colonel!
It's like they have this cloaking technology.
Huh? Invisible spiders.
What's the spider doing here?
Huh? Raiden, there's invisible spiders. Huh?
I guess, should we ready for battle?
I say we run.
What's the lady's name? This is like the 50th time I've asked.
Fascia.
Fascia, what are these things? Do we run? Do we fight?
We should. There's a lot of them. I have a feeling we should leave. Unless you think we can count them and then take them on from there, but I'm not even sure how many of them there actually are.
Oh man, my ballsy ass really wants to fight him, but you guys need to talk me out of it, because I have something.
What? Fight him. All right.
Okay.
Fight him?
Fight him.
All right.
No, I said talk me out of it. If
Talk in.
Too many of them. Let's go.
I feel really confident from up here.
you're still on Rex's shoulder.
Oh yeah, can you count how many there are?
I
I can't.
okay, well, let's ask.
Yeah, all right.
Like, can I see how many there are from up here, or how many there were before they disappeared?
Yeah, make a math check. No,
Math.
I guess investigation.
No, God, no. Please, no more math.
2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 4.
And Rexel, if you'd like to do one as well, since you are at the same height.
Oh no! I have no clue.
Great.
It will hurt him if he finds out.
Okay. Tobias, you got a grand total of 24, but you're not sure if you counted the same spider multiple times. Rexel, you got 13. Again, not sure if you counted the same spider multiple times or thought, oh no, I already counted that spider, I need to count that one again, and skipped a few.
Not even sure how to count.
Or possibly having made the same mistake. Those were very different numbers.
But the spiders are also constantly like disappearing and reappearing. Like they're not all disappearing at once, all coming back. They're like.
Ah, I see. So they're like literally blinking everywhere.
But what if they're like anime spiders and they're like nothing personnel kid?
Oh
like,
no.
We should get out of here.
nothing personal, kid, and just
Yeah.
fucking wreck our shit.
Yeah, I honestly.
I agree. We should probably get out of here.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, let's get
I
the
could
fuck
come back
out.
with because I've got a nothing personal kid move too.
Nothing personal kid. Nothing personal kid.
We could just burn down the forest, but my character isn't going to be too happy about it, so we should just go.
Fresh lady. Got your name. Frasha.
Fresh lady.
Fresh lady.
Fresh lady.
Fresh load.
A fresh
Oh.
load.
Oh.
Oh. What's Clay doing? Clay's like, I'm just gonna kill Miles right now.
He's gonna write it down and just put it
Yeah.
all there for you.
Oh,
Hey, Fresca.
my phone just fell out of my
Wait,
pocket and onto the floor.
What's the
Fa-
world we're
fascia?
called? What's the word we're called?
Fascia.
Oh, he's gonna burn that bird. And curse you.
That's fine. I'm already cursed to be alone forever, so it doesn't matter.
What the fuck is? What?
Oh,
he
he's
doing?
gonna wrap it in duct tapes.
Clay, are you
And
okay?
burn it later, and then
Why do you just have duct tape at your desk?
It's not.
Concerned, Clay.
It's not duct tape. It's
You know.
it's not
you know
duct tape.
why.
It's gaff tape.
Stronger than duct tape.
Oh yeah, it is gaff tape. I can tell by the
Gaff.
sound of it
Gaffing
tearing.
his balls together.
All right. There's her name.
What does it say?
I can't feel.
It's Dr. Evil's girlfriend, isn't it?
You're right. Wait.
No, that's Fraulein.
Fraulein.
Her name is on my head.
Bravo.
Move closer.
Move closer.
Ah.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, so we'll keep going through the floor. I'll just stay here.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, flush up.
Yeah, the CS:GO Pro.
Fellatio.
Here, even better. Put it on the back of my microphone.
Cool.
We can't even see it.
There we
Oh,
go.
there we go.
Okay.
Hey,
So, what are you guys gonna do?
Run!
Fascia,
Yeah.
lead the way.
Get the fuck out of here.
She kind of turns and like,
Run.
I was about to do that. Yes, and turns and hops over the river. It's not a very. It's like probably. I'm like gesturing with my hands. Probably 4 feet across. She just kind of
So it's like
leaps it.
a creek.
it's only difficult if you're on mushrooms.
What?
Nothing.
Nah, he's
Don't
right
worry
though.
about it.
The only person who'd have trouble would be Jordan, but he's pushed up.
Since the river's wider than he is tall, yeah.
Shit. I'd like to actually see that. I'd pay to see that. I'm gonna jump the river.
Who's volunteering to throw Tobias over the river?
He's still on my shoulder,
I
right?
feel like you.
I'll do it.
I feel like one of you needs to throw
Yes,
him.
I'm on the
No, you
shoulder.
should throw him.
He's still on my shoulder.
You should.
All right, I'm gonna
Can I just grab him off your shoulders and throw him?
Or like, I mean, can
I
he
don't
like?
even know you.
Can he just make a right?
Yeah, hasn't even consented to anyone.
Can he just
throwing
make
him.
like a riding skill check? To like ride Rex all across.
What happens if I struggle while I'm being
Make a
thrown?
strength check, Jordan, to see if you can hang on to Rexel as he jumps across the river.
Okay. This isn't gonna be good.
Then roll an athletics check to see if you don't land in the river.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no. He's bringing out his dice.
He's rolling for the amount of feet across the river.
Splish splash! Tobias taking a bath.
Okay, you fall off of Rexel. He doesn't warn you about the jump. Leaps forward and you go wow right off his shoulder.
Do I land?
You land in the water. Yes.
Yeah, bath time.
Deep.
Not really, but it's deeper than you are tall.
Okay, so I begin swimming for the other.
You can
side.
float though. Yeah. Make an athletics check.
Wait, what? If it's only 3 feet deep, I could have walked and still had plenty. I could have had more of me out of the water than he is tall.
I never said it was a very deep river. No one asked. You all just assumed you had to jump over it.
You're
Oh no!
So, Tobias, you start swimming across the river, but the current of the river is pushing you this way. So you end up taking a very steep line across to get to the other side of the river, and you end up about 15, 20 feet further down the shore than everyone else was when they jumped across.
Hey guys!
Hey, where'd you go?
I wanted to, like, I wanted to feel refreshed. I felt.
Why is Tobias drunk all of a sudden? What's happening? I
concussion.
fell in the river.
Don't go to sleep, little thing.
Was it a whiskey river you fell in?
That would be sick.
As you guys turn and look back across the river, you see that there are spiders gathered on the edge. Kind of like one of them takes one of their legs, dips into the water, and recoils a little bit.
Good. Stay back, you fuck.
You hear a screech. A sound somewhere between a screech and a roar.
Coming from which side of the river?
The side you just came from.
The side with the
We
spider.
have to go now.
Yes, the side with the spiders.
Then we can just turn and go.
Yeah, I think we have to go now.
As you
I don't know. Maybe I heard somebody say that. I don't know.
leaving? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Get
think
the
we
fuck
should-
out of here.
I think that thing is telling us to leave.
All right. So you guys kind of hurry into the woods a little bit. you turn and as you enter the tree line, turn and look, and you see an enormous owl bear come charging out of the woods at the spiders, like screeching and at it.
Oh, Lord.
How many did you say? A horde?
No, just one owl, an enormous owl bear.
Oh.
One very large
Okay,
owl
so
bear
herd.
attacking these spiders, and you see it grabs one with its beak and swings it back and forth, its legs flopping around in the air as it gets thrown around by this thing.
Badass.
And eventually it throws it to the ground, and it does the thing that spiders do where its legs like curl up into its body when they die. You leave it fighting the spiders on the bank of the river, and head further into the woods.
But this is what we find in the outskirts.
After another, probably about an hour of walking, you arrive at a larger hill, almost a mountain, than you've seen so far, and you see a cave in the side of it. And Phaecia says, we're here. I can only hope that everything's all right, but this is where he sleeps when he's out here. What are you laughing at?
He
What is
looks
that?
like he's like fucking like.
You look like you're eight
Oh, I didn't even
like 8 planets
see
away,
Dustin.
Dustin. That's what you looked like.
The dark prince. The dark prince is here.
Tell me somebody got that. Somebody got that screenshotted.
I-
No, the thumbs up. Dustin, do the thumbs up again.
You're like if the girl from The Ring had a twin brother that comes out of the TV.
He comes out of your router.
Yeah, he comes.
He comes out of your computer monitor.
Oh fuck!
I'm here to set up your TV.
Anyway. Phaecia kind of, this is where he sleeps when he's out in the forest, but I can only hope that everything's alright. She kind of just,
No, did that owl bear look familiar?
not at all, no.
Okay. Just making sure he didn't turn into an owl bear.
So turn into an owl bear? Is that a thing that can
There's some,
happen?
You know, weird stuff
Wait.
happens in forests.
Did you say owl bear? Like that stone owl bear from our first
Oh wow,
campaign?
that's a throwback. That's a deep cut.
Yeah.
You guys never found out what was going on with that, did you?
No, we didn't.
No.
And I'm it's still upset. The shit
I
out
can
of me.
tell you
Tell us.
later. I'll tell you after we're done.
Oh
Just
my
don't let me
God.
forget.
Oh.
So, she kind of nervously turns and walks into the cave. What do you guys do? You follow her?
Walk past her and
Yeah.
You walk in?
Yeah, might
Okay.
as well.
You guys walk in behind her, and it's dark.
I can see. I have dark.
It's
vision.
not pitch black.
to 60.
There's light coming in,
Oh.
but it's dim, I guess is a better way to put it. And you see a humanoid figure kind of slumped over, half kneeling, half sitting, kind of off to the right a little bit. And you see Phaecia kind of approach a little bit, kind of carefully. And very gently say as she gets close, Amund? If you could all make perception checks for me.
Perception, no.
Wow. Rexel got an actual 0.
Oh yeah.
Walk into the cave. I'm just oblivious to the fucking world.
You walked into
Where
the
am I?
What cave?
So those of you that did not roll a 0, you see the... Oh, also, Godress, you got in that 20. You see this figure on the ground, clearly human, or some flavor of human, maybe half elf, half human, something like that, some kind of humanoid, is in pain.
What are you guys even looking at?
God damn it. You see him. You see this figure. But everything I'm describing beyond seeing the figure, right over your head. You're not blind, you're just oblivious. Clearly is in pain. He's kind of hunched over, shivering a little bit. And is very hairy. Not just has hair on his head, but you see hair on his arms. His clothes are a little bit torn, and it looks like they're maybe a size too small. And he's on his, kneeled down on his left leg. His right leg is kind of splayed out to his side, and he's holding himself up by his, almost by his left forearm. Head kind of hung down in front of him. You see his other arm kind of held tightly to his right side as he's kneeling down on the ground there. And Fascia kind of approaches him and... Amand? Is that you? And it's like he didn't hear... He hasn't heard you guys come in. He didn't hear you approach. He didn't hear her approach. And he kind of jumps a little bit and scrambles away slightly. And you see you finally catch a glimpse of his foot. Shoe torn away. You see what was left of the part that goes around your ankle is there, and the shoe is kind of hanging off of that, but it's like his foot exploded through it. You see his foot has been elongated, and there's sharp nails on the end of it, and it's hairy. And you see kind of the side of his head briefly as he does it, and his jaw is kind of protruding forward, and again he's covered in hair. His brows are clearly the top of his skull is kind of pushed forward a little bit, and he kind of just moves away, and you hear kind of a rough don't look at me.
Is it a full moon?
Well, we found him,
Make a
right?
nature check.
We found him, right?
Make a
You guys
nature
seen him,
check.
right?
He's here. Look.
Well, good luck.
Good luck, see you later. Happy to help.
We did it.
19, you know that, yes, Blindo, there's a full moon right now.
Okay. You're all ready to fucking die?
Wow, we're done.
Oh, okay.
We did it. We found him.
Alright. Well, I guess we can just leave now.
Yeah.
Alright, see ya.
Imagine.
Here's your husband, bye.
Please.
I'm gonna walk away with my
We
stick. Bye.
Guys, we should do that just to say we've done that. We should do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Let's
walk
just
away.
leave.
I'm like,
Let's
alright.
just leave. Let's
Your
just be
husband.
like, all right, peace out. We've been through enough.
Good luck with your husband.
We'll bring you home now. You'll be fine.
Looks mad.
Alright.
Just give us our money and we'll walk away.
What money? You guys are doing this for free!
We're doing this
Yeah,
for
we're
free.
found
We're
him.
getting
This is
paid
for
now. Give us our money and we'll walk away.
I love
I
charity.
decided that we're getting paid now. Pay me.
Fuck you, pay me.
Oh, shit.
Belinda was a call
what the
girl.
fuck?
Fuck you. Pay me.
Pay me.
So are we gonna walk away?
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
We found him.
Yeah.
I can't walk away. And just leave a werewolf in my forest.
That's her
Do
husband.
we know he's a werewolf?
Yeah.
I don't
And do
know.
we know
He's
it's your forest?
Oh shit! Get out of his swamp.
No, you already saw the ogre.
Oh shit! We killed Shrek.
Oh no.
Shit, we did kill Shrek.
Fuck.
We killed Shrek.
We killed Shrek.
God damn it.
It wasn't even
That's how we know it's my fault.
Wish.
Oh.
So Rexel, did you say to us that like you're gonna leave?
Yeah,
or...
yeah, we found him. I'm turned. I'm walking out of the cave. We found him.
Oh shit.
What?
Yes, Jordan.
I'm gonna go after Shino.
Well,
You're
I'm
sure
gonna
after
after video,
Rexel.
you know what I'm thinking of.
What?
I'm gonna go up to them and I'm gonna be like, do you need anything? Like some water or something?
He kind of looks up at you, and you see that this part of his face is like pulling forward, not actively, but it like is in the process of moving that direction. You hear like a sound, and you see his right hand begins to extend forward.
Oh, it's a furry. Let's go.
I need you to leave. And take Facia
Yeah,
with
let's
you.
go.
Do not leave her here with me.
She wanted to be here.
Do
with
not
you,
leave her
though.
with me.
She loves you though.
I don't want to hurt anybody.
If
That's
we
why I came out here.
Okay, well, I'm gonna grab Facia's hand. I'm gonna be like, he's a furry. Let's go.
Hurry, let's go.
All is lost.
All is lost.
Saving him.
She stops you from moving her and says, I'm not leaving him.
Well, enjoy your furry hell.
He looks up at her and says, you have to leave. I will not let you stay here. If you are going to stay here, then you have to kill me. Because I will not live like this.
Okay. Pick up the gun.
Oh, do it!
Oh god, it's old.
pretty sure I played this mission on Witcher.
You're pulling into old Yeller on the furry. Yes.
Yo. Gordon is savage.
Is that actually a thing you do?
Well, okay. Does he have a wand in his pocket?
Does he have
Only
a
one way to find
wand?
out, Jordan.
Ooh.
This is like, what is this?
No,
Fox and
I'm
the
not
Hound?
actually doing this. Though. I'm just, holding the gun up.
Shino is gonna enter back into the cave because he overheard him saying, "If you stay, kill me." And I'm going to look at Facia and be like, "Do you want to stay?"
She looks down at him and, without looking back at you, just kind of says, I would be staying here.
Then you know what must be done. And I'm gonna slice his fucking head off.
I will do it. I'm not going to burden you with the responsibility of doing this.
Death is no burden for me.
Maybe not. But I would like a little bit more time with my husband.
Then shall we wait outside of the cave?
No. No, go back to the city.
Do you want us to watch your children?
Just make sure they haven't burned the house down.
You have our word.
Wait, how are you gonna kill him?
She kind
She's got a
of
short
kneels
sword.
down next to
Or
him.
sword.
And they've stopped looking. They've stopped acknowledging you completely.
I'm gonna leave. I want to go back to the house to check on the kids.
Okay.
I don't think she's gonna.
Oh, we didn't hear any of that. We heard, I don't think.
I don't think she's gonna kill this guy, and I don't want him in my forest.
Do you say that out loud, or do you... Are you just thinking that?
Yeah, I'm saying that out loud.
She looks over at you. Not fully at you, just out of the corner of her eye. You have my word.
Okay, but we're not taking your kid. You kill yourself too.
I would not expect you to.
I still don't
I
trust
said we
her.
kill them both.
I'm almost willing.
You say that out loud, Jordan?
No.
Okay. I was like, damn. No,
I'm with.
You say you're leaving?
No.
No, Adam. What did you just say, Adam?
So I'm with it. If you guys want to kill him, still, I'll kill him both.
Killing them both is something Clay will punish us for.
I
feel it. I sense it. They have a wand. Maybe I'm just realizing I have PTSD.
Jesus.
D&D PTSD.
Is our entire group males?
Yes. I think. Can everyone confirm?
Gentlemen.
Yes?
Everyone confirm or deny?
Yes.
Yes. Cool.
Speak your gender or forever hold your
Gentlemen.
peace.
Yeah. Let us leave them in peace. We should check on their children. It's an honorable thing to do.
I don't see.
What? You don't see?
He doesn't see. Same.
You don't see.
I mean, I'm outside. I'm just
I
wandering in the woods.
don't see how her children are our problem.
Well, that's because you didn't meet them. And that's because you don't have kids and you don't know my backstory.
We'll hear him
So
now.
what do you guys want to do?
Guess we don't have to role play it. We could just.
I'm
talk
getting out.
instead.
I'm walking out.
Okay. Valoros leaves.
Yeah, I think I'll just leave. Put the gun down and leave.
Yeah, I'm leaving
I
as well.
don't think we should kill him. Let him come for us later.
She said she's going to kill him, so...
Maybe she will.
And, yeah.
Maybe he
She
kills
will,
her
she will.
instead.
Yeah. And then he comes after the kids.
Oh yeah. Good stories.
We won't know, though, until we leave, I guess. Oh?
One way to find out. Oh.
I'm way ahead of you.
Alright, so what's everyone else doing that has not left the cave?
I guess we're fucking leaving.
Yeah, I'm walking back to the.
Okay.
Do we have to take the route back across the
No.
river to get back?
No, you can find another way out of the woods.
Okay.
And Gondrick knows these woods really well, so he can lead you out with no problem.
Master of the
So everyone's leaving?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys leave the cave. The two of them aren't moving, they're just kind of just there with each other. You guys head out and begin to leave, and you decide to take a different path than the one you came in through, I assume, to not go back by where those spiders are. Would that be a correct assumption to make?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
It takes you a little bit longer, because that is the shortest path, but eventually you make it back to the edge of the woods. You see the road that takes you back to town.
I guess we go back into town.
Yes.
We still have no clue what the fuck happened.
Alright. You head back into town. What do you guys do once you're in there?
Because nobody wanted to find out. Everybody just wanted to leave.
I'm gonna look for a shop where I can purchase cartographer's tools.
Okay.
I want to go. I want to go back to Aphacia's
Kids.
house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going there too.
Do you guys want to split up, or do you want to do one and then the other?
I'll split up.
Okay. So then, Belindo, go ahead and make a perception check to find a store. And then those of you that are going to Fascia's house, raise your hand.
I'll go shopping with Melinda.
Okay. Gondris, you go back to the house, or are you going shopping with Belindo?
I guess I'll go shopping, because fuck them kids.
Okay. So, those of you who are going shopping, 19, you find a store. It's just kind of like a general store, general goods, selling, different toolkits and rations, backpacks, that kind of thing. And you find a set of cartographer's tools for 15 gold.
I'm just gonna blow it all.
Blow it all on...
Is that how much gold you have right now?
Yeah, I had 10. I borrowed 5 from you, and yep.
Yeah, 15.
Hey.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
This is my big goal right here. Get these tools to help me draw maps.
So you guys
Perfect.
procure the cartographer's tools. Is there anything else you wanted to get while you were there?
Yeah, I want to ask the shopkeep where the One Piece is. No, I'm kidding.
He doesn't know. No, he's no idea. Anything else? Those of you who went shopping, anything you want to look for in particular while you're there?
I just want to go into town. I want to walk just through the streets if
No, I
there's
don't
any
need it.
street vendors.
Yeah, there's the market kind of right outside the council building that sells various things, food.
Nope, I'm going to go over to the food.
Okay, you go over to the food.
Buy some fake gold.
There's a lot of, different kinds of food, different people selling different things. It's a lot like going to a place with a bunch of food trucks. It's like everyone's got their own thing going on. It smells really great.
I want anything where there's just a lot of carbs around a lot of protein.
So a sandwich.
Corn dog.
Yeah, something like that.
Do you want a corn dog or a sandwich?
I mean,
Corn
I want
dog.
a corn
dogs
dog.
exist.
Yeah. Can we have? Do they have corn dogs?
They have things that approximate a corn dog. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
I want one
a
of
sausage
those.
baked into a loaf
Sure.
of bread.
That's
Actually,
fine.
it's
I'm
it's
down.
closer.
It's in a
Sold.
blanket.
It's closer to a.
I don't know. I like the pigs in the blanket.
Yes.
Oh, sick.
It's closer to that than a corn dog.
He's obviously not listening to you, Marco.
Yeah, I know. Cool.
Just tune him out, fuck it. It's...
So yeah.
Wait, what's in your hand? Is that a hot dog?
A Lego brick separator?
Okay, I can't hear very small. Lego brick separator.
The real man's tool.
Ah.
For pulling apart Lego bricks.
Back in my day, we had to use our fingies.
Yeah, I did. This is the first one I've ever owned.
Back in my day.
And I got it with.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, we almost ripped our fingernails off.
Yes.
Came with this.
I did have one
Lego
at one
set.
point, though.
Oh shit, that's rad, dude.
Yeah, that's sick.
Because it's got a bunch of really small pieces.
Just like me.
Okay.
There is a thin layer of dust on top of that. Alright, great. So, shopping group. Anything else you want to do?
Did Jordan get his pigs in a blanket?
No, I want to interact with it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. You approach the pigs in a blanket vendor. Hello there. We're gonna buy something. You got some spending money?
Yeah, do you have meat inside of, like, bread?
Yeah, I've got. Yeah, that's what I make.
What do you call it? What do you call it?
It doesn't really have a name. No, we just sort of called it, you know.
It's pizza.
It's a bit like a pig in a
You
blanket.
should call it. You should call it like Wellington. I like pig in a blanket. That sounds
Yeah,
good.
sort of pig. You know, it's because it's sausage in a. You know, sort of sausage in a blanket. Yeah, pig in a blanket.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll take one of those.
You're a genius. I'll take one. Oh wait, I don't have any money. Never mind. I'll just.
Jordan's face. Jordan's face. He's just like,
Okay.
oh, he's frozen.
I mean,
Quick, get
frozen.
no!
Oh.
is it back?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Did anyone get it?
No.
Damn it.
No. We thought you were just holding your face perfectly still.
I can't do that. I don't have that ability.
Fucking mannequin challenge, here we
Alright,
go.
they're 5 silver each.
5 silver each. Out of curiosity, how much silver is 1 gold piece worth again?
10.
10.
Hey, Clay, was I supposed to start with gold?
Yeah. Did you not? Oh, well, that's a problem.
Yeah, where's my inventory?
You were all supposed to start with money.
Right?
Yeah, I have
That would be
85
in
gold
treasure,
pieces
right?
left. Yep.
Because I remember picking up the 20 gold pieces from the house that I was in, and that was it.
Yeah, you started with 10 gold. Sean?
I'm gonna give him 1 gold piece and say keep the change.
Oh, appreciate that very
Not
much.
shit.
And he hands you one wrapped in a blanket. And he looks up at Belindo. You've done very well teaching your son good manners with tips. Well done on that.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
I don't think Belinda's gonna respond to that. He's just gonna smile and
The
nod
big human trains the little human.
and walk out.
Belindo walks away from the food stall.
This food stall vendor looks at this fucking halfling with a fucking rifle on his back and goes, "Your son, you taught your son well."
Okay, so for the record,
I'm 30.
Very sorry. Did not mean to offend.
I actually don't know. I don't. Did I put down what his age was? 32. My actual age. I'm 32.
Did not mean to offend. Terribly sorry. You have a good one now.
Okay, so I try the thing.
It's really good.
I thought it would.
Yeah.
Be. I'm hungry.
It's just the right amount of greasy to be satisfying.
Oh man.
And like the pastry is really
You're right.
flaky and nice.
Ah.
It's a little bit spicy on the sausage. It's good.
Here I am, a hungry dragonborn, going to see some small children.
I think Sean might eat these kids.
John, don't do that.
All right, so those of you who went to go see,
Do not eat.
those of you who went to go see the
Call
children, you get to the house and it's in one piece. It's intact, not on fire. What do you guys do?
Why did Adam leave?
He DC'd like 5 minutes ago.
Oh,
You might have got home.
He's in Tennessee.
no. Yeah, no.
Yeah, he's
He's going up to New York. Yeah.
Well, you may have gotten to the hotel or something if they're spending the night there.
Oh no, I think he's going straight.
Oh, they're driving straight through?
I think that's.
pretty sure
what
that's what
they-
he said.
Wow. All right, never mind then.
I gotta pee real quick.
That's a hell of a drive.
It is
Why
the
didn't they
hell
just
of a
fly
fucking
down?
drive.
Because that's
I
really
don't
expensive.
There was a reason. I
you-
remember he did.
You
he had a
always,
reason.
you almost always save money flying,
I know flights are actually really expensive right now.
depending on where you go and what airlines. Yeah, but
I mean, but he'd be leaving out of LaGuardia, right?
no, he could probably
He-
he could probably get a layover right from Stewart.
yeah, he could probably leave locally,
Well,
but
Yeah.
but
still probably pretty
Um,
expensive.
I don't know. Every
yeah,
time
it would be,
I've
it would be
driven,
more expensive though if he was gonna take off out of Stewart Airport.
yeah, but compared to the cost of gas,
Driving to the
food,
city.
hotels,
Well, if they drive straight
like,
through, they don't need a
Well, I mean,
hotel.
you're just getting.
yes,
And the hotel is the majority of the cost there.
Yeah, besides
You
gas.
spend
Yeah.
150, 180 bucks on gas each direction.
Damn, that is gasoline.
no, you spend a lot more than that. Wow, from here to Minnesota, I spent over $300 each way.
We also had to drive around a lake. So let's calm down. I don't know anything about geography.
One hell of a lake. I'll
Oh
tell
boy, you would. You have, it's several, in fact. And
Oh,
I've heard they're pretty great. I disagree.
You. No, they were fucking terrible. It was a bad time.
Ain't nothing great about that.
Nothing
Those
great.
lakes and garbage.
Yeah, but
So those of you who went to back to the house, you get there. The house is still in one piece. It's not. In flames or anything. What do you do?
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Checking on Jack.
You knock on the door. After a second, you hear small footsteps running up, and then the door swings open with a lot of force. One of the children is standing there holding it like this, looking up at you. Hang on, let me get you truly immersed. Standing there looking up at you,
Become child.
and looking you dead in the eyes,
Become
just says,
children.
"My mom told me not to open the door for strangers." And then he slams it in your face.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door.
You push the door open, he's standing there like this.
Do you
Oh,
not
he's
remember?
got something in his
What do you want?
hands.
Oh God! Do not remember me.
What do you want?
Where are you?
Don't break the wand, kid.
Oh God! Can I perception check to see if he has a wand? I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
God, I hate this.
That's how it happened.
Also, he's not standing with his hand. He's standing like this, not with his hands behind his back. He's standing there looking at you
no.
defiantly. He's not holding anything.
17.
He's not holding anything.
Okay. What is your name, little one?
Make a persuasion check.
Wow, tough little shit.
God, for real though. Holy shit.
Fucking little. Little tyke.
What'd you get? 17?
17. Oh.
Wimth.
Wimthil?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
what you said? Okay. Thank you. Wimthil. Are you and your... What's the siblings' gender?
They're both boys.
Okay. Are you and your brother going to be okay by yourselves?
Of course. I'm very smart.
I promised your mother I would check on you.
I'm very smart. I know how to make food.
You
I know how to
seem
make a
very
lot of
smart.
food. I can make toast. I can make oatmeal. And I know kind of how to start a fire. I'm very smart.
Okay. Do you need anything?
Smart little boy.
Do you have a knife?
Oh my god.
I have...
Don't give the little kid a
I
knife.
He holds his arms up. Give me a knife.
No. No.
I am not going to give you the knife.
It's like that YouTube
I
video.
will show you. I will show you the knife.
hands? A knife!
No!
No!
Show me the knife.
I'll pull out. I pull out my Tanto blade.
Whoa. He like gets as close to it as he can.
If you are, if you remain calm, I will come inside and show you my. God, I fucking hate that I am a samurai and I feel so fucking weeby doing this. I will come inside and show you my swords.
You have swords?
I have two.
You have 2 swords?
Yes. I have 2 swords in my deck.
Show me the swords.
Yes.
He points at you.
Belindo's ears just got really hot.
Think. Belinda, you feel this wave of jealousy. Because in your back here, it's like someone's seeing the swords. It's like this little, like, spidey sense you've got.
If you invite us in, I will show you my weapons.
My mom said I'm not allowed to have strangers in the house.
I'm aware. But do you not remember us from helping your mother?
Yeah, but I don't know who you are. You're a stranger.
My name is Shino.
What kind of name is that?
It is a foreign name.
Show me the sword.
I pull out my wakizashi in its scabbard.
Doesn't look like you'd be very good at cutting things.
I unsheath my sword. God, Jesus
That looks like it would
Christ.
be really good at cutting things. You said you had 2 swords. That's only 1 sword.
Okay, I put that one away and I pull out my other one and I do some cool shit with it.
Whoa.
I'm gonna do some cool shit with it.
So it cuts the kid, alright.
Cool. Cool swords.
Hey, at least if you
Oh
murder
no,
no
whoops.
weapons anymore.
He said it. He said it.
Cool swords.
What's Belindo gonna do?
His ears
Belinda,
are
you
just
feel slightly nauseous.
steam coming off his ears.
You all right, man?
I don't.
You don't look so good.
We need to go back to where they are. I feel like I'm missing.
I've-
something.
Well, they went to the house.
Yeah, let's go there.
All right. Here, you want a piece of this? It's fucking huge. And
Yeah,
tear off
sure.
A piece of the food. And
It's like a half a bite.
Yeah, I'll take some.
it's too. I can't eat the whole thing myself.
Half a bite.
So you guys head over to where the house is. Sheena, the child, is very impressed with your swords. Wimphil is fascinated.
He has since grabbed his pad and has begun to draw them. I'm sorry.
Do you have swords of your own?
He reaches behind his head and grabs a sword that you wooden sword that you just noticed is like in his shirt. Like the hilt is like holding it right here, but it's very clearly just in his shirt. And he grabs it and pulls out, and points it at you.
Master of concealing weapons.
That is a very nice sword you have there. Do you want to
General.
learn some sword techniques?
I know everything there is about swords. I'm very good at swords.
But do you know this? And I step back like 5 feet, and all of a sudden,
Dinner served.
you know how I'm gonna go into my water stance. I don't know why I'm showing this off to a child, but it's because my no, I won't explain it. And so all of this, instead of it being air, it is now water coming from the grass, coming up and surrounding me, and encircling my character as he grabs his sword, and the water just kind of like flushes down.
Still pointing his sword at you guys. That's pretty cool. I can do that too. And he runs away for a second, comes back, and his sword is dripping wet. He dunked it in some water.
That's so fucking cute. Sorry.
Check this out. And the water like sprays towards you a little bit. And he starts doing this really fast, and water's like going all over the place. And his brother comes out, and he turns around and goes, BAM! Right across his head. And his brother just hits the ground. He's like, ah! You thought you could sneak up on me. I got you.
Dead! He's dead!
And his brother like stands up, looks a little bit dazed for a second, and then grabs his sword that's also in his shirt, and they start whacking each other. Not like, they're not even trying to block, they're just hitting each other on the side like this as they disappear back into the house.
I think they're okay.
As long as the swords aren't made of fire.
I learned I can put my sword in water. You see them come back past the front door going the other direction.
I'm just scared when they run out of water.
Alright, what are you guys doing?
Well, gentlemen, shall we wait here until our... I almost said comrades, and I'm not Russian. It's really hard for me... Sorry, I just have to say this. It's really hard for me to do a Russian accent when my character is based off of a Japanese lore. And like,
Then do a Japanese accent.
Well, I want to do a Russian accent because the Dark Elf has a Russian accent. But I also want to do a Japanese accent because my character is...
Well, I mean, ultimately...
I don't even know what fucking...
Ultimately, it would be... the sound of the... You would talk the way you used to talk. The body doesn't have an accent.
Okay.
The personality has an accent.
Well, the voice has the accent, right? Of the body?
Because your accent has very little to do with the shape of your vocal cords and the shape of your mouth. It has to do with the muscles and the way that they contract. And every body moves those muscles a little bit differently, which is why we all have different voices. But you will sound more or less like you used to sound. It's going to be a little bit higher or lower pitched based on the size of the vocal cords, but that's about the only change.
Okay.
Fun vocal cord voice fact for you.
Thank you. Vocal facts.
Vocal facts.
Okay.
Be vocal about your facts.
Shall we wait?
Wait for the mother to return? They should be here soon, right? We found her husband.
Yeah.
The ones that went shopping. You arrive back at the house.
Hey guys,
How was the shopping?
I
Oh,
had meat
how was
and
the-
bread.
It was great. We had food.
Are you okay there, Belindo?
Yeah. So what'd you do while I was gone?
I was teaching. I was teaching the little boy how to get into a water stance, and was showing him my swords and my tanto dagger.
Wow. Really wish I could have been there for that.
Belindo's sword envy, I think, is going to be one of my favorite parts of this campaign.
God. I mean, do you want to see them again? You've seen
No.
them before. Oh,
No. No. It's okay. I'm not gonna be needy about it.
As you guys stand here outside the house, discussing Shino's swords, off in the distance, you hear a howl.
fuck.
It sounds desperate and sad. Almost, it's closer to like a howl, like somebody in mourning. Like somewhere between a scream and a howl. Not very loud. Just loud enough that you can hear it. And it fades off into the night, and the sounds of the city around you continue as normal. No, nobody really, the few people that are walking around the street as evening begins, it really notices or pays much attention to it. And those that do only stop for a second to note that it happened. Pay no mind. Or really care at all about the significance of it. And as you all kind of hear it and register what it was, that's where we're going to end tonight.
Thanks.
And on a real downer.
Clap, clap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. He killed his wife.
Yeah, I couldn't help but thinking, like, the entire time you kept the music on as we're having fun with this kid, to, like, highlight the fact that we're having fun with this kid whose parents are dead and or werewolves.
No, everything's
It'll be back.
Here's your dad's.
I mean,
head.
nobody explained shit to me, so all I know is we found her
Yeah.
husband.
Yeah, Rexel's got no issue. None of this has any significance to him at all. You guys are just real sad about a howl for absolutely no reason, according to Rexel.
I'm just sitting here like, this town's got pest problems.
Yes. Furries make me sad too.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
That was a sick anime.
Sick.
This is
Fucking.
definitely the coolest anime I've ever been a part of.
So, I just want to ask, Clay, were we supposed to kill the ogre in less than one round of attacks?
Wasn't really supposed to. It was just more of like, how fast is this gonna go? And so I have rough plans for at least the first 4-ish sessions. I have a rough idea of like the things that for the story-wise, I need you guys to encounter, things I'd like for you to encounter, things I'd like for you to discover. And the initial plan was that, when I wrote this, was that Adam was going to be with you guys already. Because he wasn't, if he had, the ogre would have had more health. It had less health because Gondrisk had already been fighting it. So he started with a quarter less health than he normally would have. Which, in hindsight,
And Jordan hit
may
him
have been a
fucking
mistake.
32 in one hit.
And now,
That's okay.
I know that I need to do some nerfing. Because not everything can have triple-digit health while you guys are at level 3.
Big nerf energy.
Well,
We're just-
I can't
Jordan's
hear
just gonna
you guys.
fucking
Hold on
one-tap
second.
everything. Pretty sure that's literally how it's gonna go if you don't nerf it.
What? Nerf
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, you're literally just gonna walk in one shot every mob that isn't a boss.
Just fucking.
My idea, Jordan, for you is basically change a little bit the way that your to hit works. If you are standing still and you fire, you get your normal +4 to hit. If you move, so on your turn, you can either stand still and have a +4 to hit, or if you use any movement, you roll with disadvantage.
Oh, so like if I move at all that.
Yes.
Disadvantage is literally just not having the +4.
No, disadvantage means you roll twice, take the lower.
Oh, okay.
So it's either that, or if you shoot and move, you're easier to hit while you're moving.
Now, is that per turn or per round?
Per round.
I only ask because so per round, meaning if he's on my shoulder and I move, he loses his bonus.
It counts as him moving. Yeah, because basically, like, you know, you don't have sights, you don't have a scope. You're not like, you know.
Yeah, I only assume that because like say he was on a ship or a wagon or something and it's still moving, he's still gonna lose that accuracy.
Right, and that would probably be a special case where, you know, maybe he doesn't have the +4 if he's on something else that's moving, but he doesn't roll with disadvantage. I don't know. I have to workshop it a little bit and figure out exactly what I want to do, because right now the fact that you can hit something like that ogre, for example, the ogre had a AC of 12, right? So you have to roll at an 8 to hit it, which is a little bit crazy. That's all you have to roll. And granted, that is a low AC, but an 8 is still very low. And then the fact that you have the ability to do 12 damage with just the shot, and then you can put another at, like, potentially 30 damage on it with inflict wounds. Theoretically, right now, the maximum damage you can do is 42. In one action. 42 damage.
Imagine
That's
hitting
like
one of
having
these
a crit.
kids with 42 damage straight up.
I'm level 3.
Actually, no. Theoretically, the max damage you can do
You
is
can roll a crit.
64 if you roll a crit.
Yeah.
Yo, imagine
You could one shot me.
You could one-shot anyone in the party right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they just explode into like blood clouds?
They get gibbed.
So-
Yeah, they get gibbed.
So you think instead of nerfing the amount of damage I can do, it might make more sense to...
I think it needs to be
wait,
harder for you to hit things.
Okay, just harder for me to
Because
hit things. Okay.
I feel like that also, from a design perspective, makes hitting things more rewarding if you still do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
You know, because if you're half as likely to hit things as you are right now, but you still have the potential to do, 24, however much it is, 30, 42 damage. That's like that's big.
Yeah.
So I feel like either making movement give you some kind of penalty, or make range matter much more. So things that are, and I think that's something I might adapt from Pathfinder. Basically, in Pathfinder, if you're too close to something and you try attacking with a firearm, you end up rolling at disadvantage. Because your weapon has a minimum effective range as well as a maximum effective range. So if you're within 5 feet of something, I might make you roll with disadvantage. To force you to be a little bit further out. I don't know. I'll have to workshop a little bit, do some research about what exactly makes the most sense from a balance perspective. Because it's either that, or everything gets more health and it's harder for everyone. Or everything's AC is 16, 17, 18 while you guys are level 3, and that's no fun for everyone else.
1.
I swing my scythe. You don't hit. I swing it again. You don't hit. 8 rounds later, you hit.
Your scythe,
but Jordan already killed it.
your scythe bounces off of its soft, fleshy side, because it has an AC of
Incoming Jordan
24.
damage roll.
So yeah, what were you gonna say, Miles?
Did you like what I did with the narrative of the kids?
Yeah, dude, it's pretty sick.
Guys, I got a new gun.
Jesus.
Well, I don't know what kind of weapon rolls D20 damage, but
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
It's the gun
Your
weapon.
homebrew class.
my homebrew class rolls
Except homebrew.
D20s for all damage.
I got 4 20s in that.
So Tobias is basically just Vash the Stampede.
Yes, that's me.
We're all anime characters in this fucking anime.
Yeah, I'm one gunchman.
One gunman.
What are Sean, what are you?
What do you mean?
What are you? What's
I?
your what's your what's your class?
Barbarian.
Oh, okay.
But
But you have a scythe?
Yep.
It's a battle axe skinned as a scythe.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Dustin's a fucking Ghostbuster.
Dun, 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 dun. It's like reverse Ghostbuster though, where I bring the ghosts back up.
Yeah,
Wait,
he's basically Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat.
Great.
Anyway,
I
I
was
gotta
gonna
go
say
to bed.
necromancer.
Good night,
Night,
Jordan.
Jordan.
I must go to sleep too, for I must be